Yeah, I got some ready, yeah.
Tommy's, we make you famous tonight, Tommy's. Even if you're famous before. There's some power massive, I can make them famous. I'm coming on. Listen to them vibes there. One way more tune, love the time. Alright. Don't shoot out.
Kept one other team by the sun and flight, but while the other team pan sound slept, Nasty Rocker was killing sound through the night. Now big up Gaffa Blue, Selector, Chilla George, Wild Animal and all crew, I'm all come say that rough. And think test, dead and bury, lit up,
my introduction into the sound system were my first sound system that I played was Young Diamond, which is 1980. Just getting ready to leave school with a bunch of colleagues in the Battersea area. We formed a sound called Young Diamond, which lasted for 5 years. He also won 2 trophies at Providence House as the champion youth sound system. That was 85 and 86.
Friend them round the bend, so don't cry no cause now we pass the worst. People stand God and curse, they don't remember where Gaffa Blue.
Called out for a while, and Kilowatt came along for me. That's about 87, 88. That was with Dixie Peach, Colonel Martin Frighty, Errol Belloc, Slimus, Tony Francis, and Kilowatt. We played all over England, Sheffield, Huddersfield. Good days, good days.
Man like Gaffa Blue, no worry yourself, Selector, Wild Animal, and Chilla George.
And in between that time, you know, I got spotted by Dove Vendor. Got a job as a Saturday boy. I was a Saturday boy earning £25 a Saturday, and all my money going on the record. So big up John Dove Vendor. Made a fortune out of us, but we loved it. So that was really, you know, Dove Vendor's like the musical university. When you stand behind that counter, you need to know your stuff. So when a customer comes in, he could hum a tune, they could sing a tune. You need to know what it is like that. So in the shop, they used to call me the Oracle. So when a customer comes, yeah, check Gaff, you know what it is, and then hum it or utter a few lyrics of the tune, and they would get it. So yeah, brilliant days, you know, Robert Allen, the late great Robert Allen, Papa Face, Philip, Noel Hawkes, Mr. Vendor himself, the leader of the pack, Face, you know, Philip. Yeah, good days, very good days amongst us. And it was like a big, happy family. And in working for Dove Vendor, 1990, you know, we formed Nasty Love. Nasty Love was a collective of 7 of us, and it's a sound that, you know, it started January 1990, and it playing blues dances, and it just took off. Phenomenal. Played the Academy with Shabba Ranks and Shinehead, played Brockwell Park, you know, to thousands of people. And Nasty Love was a wanted sound system in the UK, you know, juggling, one of the pioneers for the juggling in the UK. You know, we got interviewed by Westwood, and, you know, and also on Capital Radio, done write-ups for the NME. So it was a sound that was really powerful. Cut a lot of specials in those times. I remember we got, after taught these things here, we got 7 Shabba Ranks specials from Jamaica. This is before Steely and Clevie voice Can't Done. I don't get a chance to play these very often. And we got 7 specials for £900. I bet you can't even get one Shabba Ranks for that even now. History. And we also, voiced Roy Reid, I-Roy. Me and the great Sir Robert Allen picked him up from round where he was staying in Harlesden, drove him to the A-Class studio, and we voiced 6 I-Roy dubs for £30 each. History.
Nasty Rockers, play roots and culture for you, yeah.
Nasty Love started to play Notting Hill Carnival 1990. I played there before that, from about 85. But Nasty Love is a real launching point for me as an individual on sound system. And you see, the Notting Hill Carnival, it's important, extremely important to the black community. It's brought the community together. It's been going for 52 years. It stands as a testament to the people, to the organisers. That carnival is a once-a-year event, and it's an event that attracts millions of people from all over the world. You got all cultures down there, all colours of people down there who love the music, love the day, and it's all about sound system culture, eating the food that's cooked down there, meeting all sorts of different people. Some people may want to follow the floats, some people may want to follow the sound system, some people just want to go there just to know that they're in Notting Hill Carnival. It oozes history all around Notting Hill. A lot of famous people would pass around the sound, like Westwood and Rodigan would pass around there for the day or so and come and take in a little vibes of Nasty Love. So yeah, the carnival has played a very important part of our lives as sound system owners and the players of the music. And now to this day we have, we've got a bit older and we play less of the hardcore dancehall thing. So we've got Nasty Rockers. So Nasty Rockers stroke Nasty Love. So on a Sunday, Nasty Rockers plays a lot of classics, some ska, some rock steady. We take you on a musical journey. On a Monday, Nasty Rockers I'll have invited guests who'd come around the sound and display their skills for half an hour each. So this year we had Silver Hawk, we had Westwood on both days. Thank you very much, Tim. We also had Gal Flex, Foundation, Fifth Avenue, and the younger generation of Nasty Love who are continuing the journey.
Enemies and friends, match the rockers stepping street again. Now look no some wild friend. Yeah. Gaffa Blue all time. Trilogy, you done already.
You see, Nasty Rockers and Nasty Love, we can play any type of genre of music, whether it's a 4/4 roots tune or it's a Mavado, right down to a Mavado or Bantu Killer. We can play and deal with those sort of evenings if needed to be. So it's reggae music is a thing around the Rockers that we love and appreciate, and we appreciate all types of style of the music, but certain slack tunes, I don't deal with it again. I kind of leave it alone. Sound system rivalry. That is, Nasty Love would be in competition with Asher Work, and they were similar type of sound. So big up Chris Goldfinger. You know what I mean? We met a few times on the road. Him not kill we, and me not kill him. But his 2 songs were drawing the most crowd in a dance hall at the time in England. I'm not retracting that. We're the last 2 sounds in the UK that, if Asher was playing across the road, he'll have 300-400 people in his dance. If Nasty Love was playing opposite road, which happened, he'll have his amount of following. So I'll have my amount of following and crowd in my dance. So, as a sound system those days, we had our clientele and our followers. We didn't need to play with 9-10 sounds on the bill, because we have the skill to keep the people entertained all evening. We don't need no another DJ to come give we a break. We just set it, and that was it. And you know, getting your specials, boy. We had a lot of contacts. So we had a few good contacts in Jamaica who were reliable, and also those days the artists came to England quite a lot. So we'd voice a lot of the specials at the A Class, which is Dove Vendor's fashion studio. So you know, if it was Ninja Man, if it was Debbie Glasgow, if it was Frankie Paul, Iroy, etc., we'd voice them at the A Class because it was a professional settings and everything was nice and good sounding. Gussie P at the controls, doing the engineering for the dubs. He also went to Jamaica for us and brought back Admiral Bailey, a legendary anthem for Nasty Love. Also, you know, Panhead and Caperton together, gun in a hand. You see them tune there is anthems, Carlos. You see when them tune play a dance, the dance not good. It turn upside down. Also, you know, some of the English artists like General Levy, Top Cat, Tenor we used to play on the sound on Nasty Love. So, you know, although Jamaica is Jamaica, we still endorse the English DJs who are here and had their talent, and we voice them as well. So I remember playing our first dance with Stone Love over Pegasus. Heated Evening, Panhead player, some Shabba player, you know. So you know, we had some great nights. So the dancehall scene there was, and the rivalry again. You had certain sounds coming up like Sting and Red Hot. You had Love Injection going on in Birmingham. One come brutalize it to go we are going, you know, and he's still prominent today. Enough respect to Love Injection, was prominent today and still flying that baton for reggae music up here. So enough respect Zuki and Carpel and Winston. So yeah, but those days you have to have your followings and your fans. So those days a lot of dances were kept. You never had like 5 sounds on a bill too tough, unless it was like a sound clash. And even then, you know, if for argument's sake we play, you had Nasty Love and Asher in a session, you'll play a bundle of 45s as well, and you play some specials, and maybe the last half an hour it may get a bit sticky where you say, well, you hear the crowd bar 1 for 1. So it was a very entertaining time at that time in the 90s. So yeah, man, very good days. So, you know, sound systems like now we're playing today, you need to build up your clientele and build up your following, which is very important. A lot of dancers keep it nowadays, and it's just not working. Maybe they ain't got enough following. You need to work, use all the social medias and networks to the best of your ability. If a man books you for a dance, it's good to see, you know, if I book 3-4 sounds, and it'd be good to see, you know, one of the sounds outside one of the dances giving out some flyers as well to help promote the session. Because a lot of sounds get booked and do not take any flyers and promote the sessions. You have to help the promoter, because times is tough. Use the Facebook, use the Instagram, use the Snapshot. That is what it's there for. So help the promoters get some numbers into the session. That's the most important thing right now, I would say, in the UK. A few clashes have been kept, and the attendances has been really low. Don't know why, you know. And I think we need to go back to the levels of entertainment. Fat Man has a club over North London every Friday, well attended, and you know he plays a full spectrum or genre of the music he play. He may play some soul, he may play some revival, he drop in the odd couple of specials, but entertainment, and it's entertainment we need. It's a form of enjoyment. We need that back in the dances. Like, you know, I'm full of specials, you know, and I've got to the stage where, you know, I don't know, playing specials all night. We need to entertain the crowd. We need to get the ladies back into the dances and feel that, you know, we have to entertain them. So not a lot of ladies want to stand in here, the sound name being called all night. They want to hear to soul, they want to hear to funky house, whatever's carrying the swing with entertainment. And that's what's needed back into the sessions, I think. But we don't mind a punch up, maybe, you know, every 6 months the sound and gather up, the top sounds and gather up and have a punch up, or have the you know, have the London trophy or the best sound in the UK trophy. But I think right now we need to get back to basics and entertain the crowd. My advice to, you know, running a sound system, you know, the team of you is very important. So, you know, you may have one member who knows how to talk to maybe the club owners. There's maybe another member who knows the music as a selector, who can get the music, who can access the music. Like you may, like now, it's a lot of downloading and different from my time we were coming through, because we had to search for the records. Play Love Injection, you know, 2009 Brixton Town Hall, you know, it is a return of Nasty Rockers, and we're up here, the big bag, Love Injection, warm evening, both sounds going flat out, bit of controversy with me, but you know, it happened, but we rised above it, and I played, them I play some bad tune and play a bad gappy ranks upon me. And I love that, because it made me famous. So I like that, great sound system in. And then coming to the close of the evening, I played a tune on them. No one remembers old Love Injection. Remember me tell you, you know, go to school, you know, whole dance get up. Great Corporal Billy said to me, "Is that Burning Spear?" So I had to put down the microphone and walk over to Great Love Injection and take their microphone cards and explain to them it's Leeway Mafia, the great musician, Mafia and Fluxy family, who sung that special. Damager. Absolute damager. You know what I mean? And you know what, I big up Love Injection for that. You know, they came down, because we called a lot of sounds for that evening, and them come play, and North Ridge and them called me at Birmingham too. So I have a lot of love for that sound, believe you me. So yes, that was an evening where, yeah, them Gaffa Blue walk over to Love Injection sound, and the man then passed me the mic to you, Carlos, and I had to explain to them who sung that tune. Yeah, man. So enough love to the crew, and yeah, that is sound business. You know what I mean? So yeah, it kickstarted Nasty Rockers, and I tell you the truth, both son I dropped some bass that night there. We're both flat out, you know. Bass I dropped from Injection, Rockers I dropped some bass, and you know, I'm sure say Injection sound flat out and the Rockers flat out too. So nobody's outdoing one man in there, you know. So yeah, good night.
The ice and great sound reach and get. We're not obtained by sudden flight, no.
I'd like to see more unity amongst the sound system men. You know, come together, keep some dances together. You know, put UK is on the map, and we need more unity, because some man don't want to play with this man don't want to play with that man. No, we need to come together, play together, make things work. And you know, reggae music is an umbrella, whether it's dancehall, whether it's roots, whether it's 4/4, whatever it is, it's reggae music. And that's what it is. There's no bashment, or there's, you know, man saying the bashment scene, man saying the ragga scene, man saying the root scene. It's reggae music that goes out to the masses, and that is the umbrella we got it as. So let's don't get it twisted. It's reggae, and that's what it is. Whether it's Mavado, whether it's Chronics, whether it's Kabaka Pyramid, Janine, or it could be a scientist dub, it's reggae. That's what it is. There's no, that is the name of it, reggae. So we need to keep it like that. I just want to see the sound and them come together and play together, and you know, but we know I play with that money because he have more tune than me. And no, play the man, play the sound them. Don't fight against the next sound, because you know the young sound them need to rise as well and get their chance. Like how I was young and we're playing amongst the bigger sounds like Coxsone and all the rest of them. Then give me a chance to rise. Love Injection, you know, when the Rockers touched back the road, he gave me my chance to rise and play and get my name again. So don't fight against the younger sounds who are coming up. Play amongst them. All of us need to work together to keep the business going in the UK, because the UK has had 50 years of sound system in the UK, and we can't make it just fizzle out just like that. We need to stay together. Rockers in session Monday afternoon.
Yo, Gaffa Blue, feel like sound man, I don't know really blow. So, you see Nasty Rockers, just kill them with the blow mad music, yeah, man. Yo, Earl 16 the Panda one, yeah. Watch that one here, because sound boy. Nasty Rockers is here again. Yes, I am. Nasty Rockers, yeah. With Gaffa Blue.